Hey guys, I'm Ouroboros. Let's play Persona 3 Reloaded. It is May 15th, and exams are next week. Are you prepared? As prepared as I'll ever be. Hopefully. Glad to hear that. I'll expect good results. If you get good exam scores, I'll give you a little something. Consider it a reward. To be honest, I'm not as well prepared as I should be. I'm still preoccupied with monitoring shadows. At any rate, the number of incidents has decreased since our last mission. If we can continue to defeat them, we may be able to rid the public of their fear. But that large shadow we encountered recently was clearly much more powerful than the one in April. Even if we include Akihiko in our ranks after he fully recovers, we're still lacking in manpower. Well, I guess we'll have to do the Persona classic of finding the random person in our school who can be a Persona user. But anyway, paragraph 30, shall we? Kate was feeling a bit depressed today, but Jessie invited her to tea. Has everyone been feeling all right lately, considering the season we're in now? It's May. Yes, May sickness is a real phenomenon. We've made it through the brunt of it, but it may still be lingering. Now, who's ready for a little question? Mr. Yuki, you're up. What's the other name for May sickness? The more casual one. Mayday, no. It is May blues. Excellent job. It's believed that the sudden change in schedule at one's new office or school brings about stress and a depressive mood. Thus, we get the May blues. That'll be on the exam, so make sure you write it down. We've still got a couple minutes left. Let's talk about my experience studying in India. Okay. I feel like May's a generally good time. It's not, at least for most of May, it's not like deathly hot, at least where I live. I don't know about where everybody else lives, but it's tolerable for most of the month. Once we get closer and closer to Memorial Day here in the US, it does get a little rough. And nobody in the room, except for Junpei, has something to say. Shit, I just had a dream about the monorail. My exams were posted all over the windows. My grades were like 30 or 40%. Actually, that's pretty accurate. Man, I can't escape these exams even in my dreams. Oh no, Junpei. Oh no, Junpei. You gotta love them. There's always that one stupid party member in all the games. Are you involved in the student council? Yeah. Oh, I'm so jealous. Oh god. Oh no. I heard someone was attacked on the streets here. They say the victim's injuries weren't too serious, but it's still pretty scary. So they were just attacked, like unprovoked? I don't know. Maybe they had it coming to them. I mean, I feel like that's not super out of the question. Like, how often does it happen where you're just walking down the street and somebody like punches you in the face? I can see that, but at the same time, weird things do happen. So let's talk to Mitsuru. Yuki, exams are right around the corner. Have you been studying? Remember, there's no shortcut to success. Persistence is key. Even if you study every day, it takes time to see results. So keep working at it. Don't assume that after 1 or 2 sessions, you've mastered the material. I'll be studying in the library if you have any time to spare. Yes, when the game art reflects life. Just like everything else. I'm just walking around talking to people. We don't have too much planned for today, so I figured I might as well take some time. You know that chick back there who's been following me? Oh god, it's the psycho stalker. I don't know what to do with her, so I'll just leave her hanging. I know I can't go on without talking to him, but maybe I would be satisfied just staring at him from afar. What should I do? Not that! Please! Not that. Anybody over here? I don't normally go over this way. That tree is a persimmon tree, right? Do you think it'll bear fruit? I hope so. Okay, well, that was a lovely conversation. Speaking of the persimmon tree, we're going to head over to Bookworms and spend our day, at least after school, with the old couple over here. And I do have my Omo Ikane. I haven't switched up my personas even after getting those extra 2, so everything should be all set, but let's head on in and see what they have to say today.
Oh, you have bad timing. My wife just headed out to GeckoCon.
Oh, well, no worries. I'll just wait here.
Well, she won't be gone long. In the meantime, why don't you keep me company? Are you thirsty? Here, I've got something we could share. Wait, where are the cops? Oh, I don't know how to find a thing around here without my wife. Oh, dear. You got back just in...
The tree.
What happened?
What's gotten into you, dear? Take a deep breath. You ought to know better than to walk so far at your age. Here, drink this. And here's some for you, too.
Ah, some nice tea.
Judging by her reaction, it seems the rumors might be true. The persimmon tree we told you about. You know, the one by the walkway at your school. My wife heard a rumor that it was going to be cut down, and she almost fainted. Do you know anything about this?
No, I'm sorry, but I am worried.
You're so sweet. I'm worried too. I tried to look into these allegations, but I think I was barking up the wrong tree.
If it's not too much trouble, could you tell us if you hear any more about it?
Mitsuko-san seems to be counting on me. I feel like we're growing closer. And with that, we level up the Hierophant to rank 4.
I know I made it sound like something very important, but only if it's convenient for you. Tell us if you hear anything about the persimmon tree, all right?
Parted ways and went back to the dorm. Well, kind of convenient timing that I went to go take a look at the persimmon tree right before that rank. Welcome back, Yuki. Exams are coming up. How's your studying going? I still remember the second year material well, so I can help you with anything you're unsure of. Oh, well, that's nice. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm glad to hear it. You might as well take advantage of living in the same dorm after all. I know these will be your first exams here, but don't forget to help out the others where you can too. Yes, we can study with other members of SEAS. Only leading up to an exam though, you can find people studying in the lounge, and it will raise your academics beyond what you could do normally on your own. So we're going to be taking advantage of a lot of these throughout the playthrough because they do give you so many social stats, and there are a lot of good conversations that you can see here and there. How's the studying going? Smooth sailing? Yeah, you should learn from me. Man, you're one serious student, aren't you? Unlike me, I haven't even started. Maybe that's why you were having the nightmares. Is Yukari up here? I realize I could just warp up here, but at least it's quick and there's like no loading screen. And I shouldn't bother her. Okay, well, like I said, we are going to be taking advantage of, I'm pretty sure, every study session. So today, it's Mitsuru and Akihiko. Would you care to join us? I believe we can be of some help to you. Hell yeah, let's study with them. Very well, let's begin.
Sorry, Mitsuru. I'm almost done.
Dude, are you okay?
Well, you know how it is.
Akihiko, are you feeling unwell? You seem to be short of breath.
I'll be fine. More importantly, why don't you help his studies? He ended up in the hospital right after transferring. Might need some help to make up for the class time he's missed.
You do have a point. Here, these are my notes from last year. You can use them if you'd like. I don't think the content of the class has changed much since then.
Your notes are as perfect as ever. They're easier to understand than the textbook itself.
Flattery will get you nowhere. But I suppose I am rather particular about my note-taking. In class, I listen closely and write down bullet points. Then I organize them later into a more readable format. It's a bit time-consuming, but I find it's overall a more efficient way of reviewing the material. If you plan your day-to-day tasks effectively, test preparation is as good as done.
I'm getting sleepy. No, the tips are helpful, thanks, I guess.
You seem to have a knack for this. I'll teach you more of my study techniques next time.
Mitsuru's right. Efficiency is key. We're all given the same amount of time. It's how well you manage it that can set you apart.
Indeed, not even a second of time should be wasted. On that note, shall we return to studying?
Thanks to these two, I was able to focus on my studies more than usual. And we get a nice 2 points in academics. And we do have exams coming up, so any point we can get is going to be much appreciated.
All right, done.
Huh? Akihiko, you're drenched in sweat and that heavy breathing. Are you sure you're...
I'm fine. I've just been squatting over my chair this whole time. Wanted to challenge myself to hold it until I was done with your notes. Working out while studying is quite an efficient use of my time. What do you say?
Why are you like this? I thought I told you not to push yourself until you fully recovered. If you take efficiency too far, it'll backfire. Don't follow his example, okay? Well then, I think we've made a fair amount of progress. Let's call it a night.